We've got 2 rounds down, 3 to go for the first selection of the 3rd round in this draft. Chris, who are you selecting?
I'm going to get some toughness on my team because he played well into his later years, and I'm going with Grant Hill with the 3rd pick.
Ooh.
Nice.
Again, I'm thinking age, I'm thinking long term, and I know for a fact this player is not going to be at my next pick, so I'm going to draft the 20-year-old.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The visitors as they got up.
Thanks very much.
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there. David, thank you. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Malone is out there with Mutombo. Then it's Shane Battier. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Houston at the 2 guard. And for Chicago, the franchise is out there with West. Then it's Parrish. Then it's Barton. And it's Mashburn in at the small forward. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Now, here is Battier. Pass to Houston. Fires it up. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. Here's Roy. Here he goes. Can't hit from in close. Battier outside. Stockton outside. Here's Malone. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
Power forward. Malone, a dominant offensive player between his nifty post moves and that soft
at the
mid-range.
Boston shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Outside Roy. It's up a 3. A rebound by Malone. Stockton against Barkley. On the wing, Stockton. Here's Mutombo. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, you got to love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
There's the pass to Mashburn. Back to Roy. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. West can't hit. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Raptors.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Barkley the pass to Roy. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Malone. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. 3-pointer, Stockton. Rebound by the Bulls. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. Here's West. Barkley trying to break loose. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stockton with no one around him. Gets an open look and hits.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. West passes to Roy. Here's Barkley. Pass to Parrish. West outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And so here is Chicago. Just 2 to shoot. That's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Away team ball.
Celtics leading by 4. Stockton up top. Defended by West. Malone trying to break free. Stockton's shot is good.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here is Barkley. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. West, that's good. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Battier outside. Passes it to Houston. Lets it go from deep. Houston getting another chance here. And it's Malone finishing it off.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo. A guy who always seems to make the right play.
Here's Roy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. Roy's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Stockton. 11-point game his last outing, and there it is for him. He's got 6.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Mashburn, the pass to West. He dishes it to Barkley. He kicks to Roy. Buries the long-range jumper. Roy's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Battier up top. And the shot is good.
Shane Battier.
Chicago trails by 5. Pass to Mashburn. And Shane Battier gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Malone. Hudson comes in for Shane Battier. And it's Lowry in for John Stockton. Porter passes to Claxton. And here's Porter. 5 on the clock. The pass to Mashburn. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. Mutombo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hudson. Cranes the three-pointer.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Porter looking it over. Good as the jump shot falls. Celtics leading by 6. Lowry passes to Hudson. Here's Houston. Left side Lowry. Dishes to Hudson. Pass to Houston. 2 on the clock. From past the arc. Kept alive by Boston. Aldridge makes it off the glass.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Passes it to Westfall. Back to Porter. Barkley outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Fader on the way. Mutombo grabs the board. Here's Hudson. Pass to Houston. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And there's the pass to Mashburn. The dish to Barkley. Pass to Porter. Over Lowry. He can't get it to go. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Barkley against Mutombo. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
Second team foul.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of this.
At the line for your home team, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good, so both teams making some changes here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They have a 9-point lead. Passes to Hudson. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Oladipo. Here's Barkley. Misses the fallback J. It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, a big round of applause for goal.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Shrimp out there with Barkley. Then there's West. Then it's the franchise. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Eddie outside. Back to Malone. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops. Malone's got 5.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here is Shrimp. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Roy from outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Mutombo's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And Battier, a consistent threat from deep, has a great stroke from the outside.
Here's Roy. Pass to Barkley. Shoots over Malone. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Barkley. Boston shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Kicks to Battier from deep three-point range. No good on that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Malone with the steal. Good work there as it goes. Malone's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
A nice steal by Malone to start the break. Just solid defensively, and it's paying off.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And the Celtics making a change here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And the pass to Mashburn. Bulls moving the ball around. Tipped away. And now it's Stockton running. He can go all the way. The shot's good. Stockton's got 8.
Almost the ideal point guard. Stockton affects the game on both ends.
Pass to Mashburn. Back to West. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Malone with the block. Stockton finds Lowry. Pass to Battier. Stockton outside. Just 5 to shoot. West with the ball. Lowry picks him up. The feed to Barkley. And stolen by Malone. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Barkley.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
And Battier, no good on that one. Chicago trails by 17. Outside Roy. Pass to Mashburn. Now the pass to West. And again, no good by Chicago.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Stockton the pass to Malone. 2 points. That one goes. And that's now 9 points for Karl Malone.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Mashburn. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. Really left alone that time.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Now here is Lowry. On the wing, Malone. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Clock at 6. Here's Aldridge. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Chicago calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Karl Malone.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Chicago trails by 19. West passes to Mashburn. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Stockton kicks to Malone. Outside Lowry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Bulls making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Austin also with the sub. Oladipo's checked in. Bulls have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Claxton and stolen by Malone.
When you talk about guys who just know how to play the game, Stockton at the top of that list.
Second team foul.
Elbow. 2.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stockton.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
Both teams will make substitutions. So he gets them both. Now here's Porter. He dishes it to Parrish. Mashburn, the pass to Porter. Fires top of the key. And he gets it to go. Now Stockton. 10 points for him. Oladipo outside. Porter against Stockton. Lays it up off the glass. Stockton's got 12.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's Porter with the ball for Chicago. Passes it to Westphal. Here's Mashburn. Poke loose. Here's Battier. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Westphal. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Porter against Stockton. To the paint. And Westphal gets it to go.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Stockton the bounce pass. Parrish against Bradley. Pass to Stockton. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Parrish gets the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Mashburn. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Fans, a big round of applause for your dance team. Fans, a big round of applause for your dance team.
Boston making a switch here. .114 left in the first half. Oladipo, the pass to Battier. Here's Houston. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mutombo, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
Outside Porter. The pass to Westphal. Pass to Schrempf. Here's Westphal. Here's Nedolicki. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Westfall missing. Battier outside. And that's the final possession with the nice defense from McDade. And so it's Boston with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Looking at Boston, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Fans, a big round of applause.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. John Stockton really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chicago trails by 19. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Malone. Also Shane Battier out there. Mutombo is out there with Stockton. And it's Houston at the 2.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Houston. Passes it to Mutombo. Here's Houston. He's covered by Roy. Fires at the elbow. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got his second bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
That one drops for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Malone, the bounce pass. Battier outside. Houston. Shoots from 12. Malone gets the bucket. 11 points for Karl Malone.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Roy can't hit. Celtics leading by 19. Stockton looking around. Malone left side. Over Barkley. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
A Up top, Barkley. He's covered by Malone, and it's Barkley missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Malone down low. Defended by Barkley. And again, it's Karl Malone.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Roy from outside. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And he scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Houston can't get it to go.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And they pick up 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Houston. He has 5. The 3 ball. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, Roy. That shot misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Battier outside. Pass to Malone. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Stockton against West. To the wing right side. Here's Barkley. The 19-footer is on the money. Barkley's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Stockton kicks to Battier. Mutombo against Parrish. The pass to Malone. Stockton right side. Over West. Stockton, no good. Chicago trails by 18. Left side, West. Barkley outside. Pass to Roy. Off target from 3-point range.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Houston. He's covered by Roy. They get the rebound. Mutombo. And there's the bucket. Still with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Chicago calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Karl Malone.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
So both teams changing it up here. For Chicago, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Passes to Westphal. Here's Barkley. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Barkley's got 8 here in the quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Celtics. It's an 18-point lead. Pass to Malone. Now here's Brent. D right on him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Personal foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston. Terry Porter. He's checked in for Chicago. Bradley, no good on the free throw. We know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Just always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And he makes the first.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game, the focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Bulls. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Nedelicki. No points in the game yet for him. Out left to the wing from about 19 feet.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Second chance shot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Malone.
All the officials are all over that one.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for your home team, Bob Nedelicki. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The franchise is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. That one misses. Celtics leading by 18. Malone finds Lowry. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hudson the pass to Bradley. Oladipo taking his time here. 4 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. The shot from 20 feet away. Yep, that one goes.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them.
Back to West. Barkley outside. The pass to Roy. Rebounded by the Celtics. Bradley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hudson. He has 5. Pass to Bradley. Oladipo outside. Here's Hudson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the away team, Lou Hudson. Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. Stockton's checked in for Boston. And he's good on the second. Chicago trails by 21. Roy from outside. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got his 4th assist in this one.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Here's Hudson. He has 6. Oladipo for 3. Kept alive. Here's Bradley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bradley's got 6 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
For 3, Roy. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Oladipo kicks to Bradley. And Stockton, here we go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul.
Not just a passer. Stockton skilled at probing inside and drawing the call there.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. That free throw, no good. Celtics making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Left side West. Over Stockton. No good from the wing. Karl Malone getting it done for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Parrish is out there with Barkley. Then it's the franchise. Then there...
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Don't let him get it. Ball. Pick coming.
Match up on Jerry.
Watch the screen. Oh, foul. Watch that shooter. Oh. Hey, keep letting that fly, baby. Ball.
Somebody guard West. No. Yo, Stockton.
Shoot!
Corner, Phil.
Kevin! Woo! Yo! Who got it?
Shooter, no!
Go!
Hey, take it! Out!
Get it!
Shot!
And one!
Corner, Phil! Back screen, I got you! Help! Shooting,
Laker. All right, I know we're drafting for the future, but with this pick, I feel really good about winning this season. I need a power forward that knows a little something about defense. And at 37, I'm going with Scottie Pippen.
Ooh, that's good. You know, piggybacking off Chris, I've got a young team. These guys need some veteran leadership to show them the ropes and show them how to win an NBA championship. And who better to do that than two-time NBA champion, one of the best players in NBA history. Give me Hakeem Olajuwon for my center.
I need shooters.
And we've been waiting. For the for a long time.
It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Here's Ewing, checked by Gasol. Here's a three from Paul. The offensive rebound. Ewing. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Outside Paul. Pass to Dumars. There is nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, do players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
Here's Dumars. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for Minnesota, Joe Dumars. One shot.
So it's the home team now. It's a three-point game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Paul against Booker. Anthony outside. Here's the teardrop, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Melo's so crafty with that floater, so hard to guard.
And it's Paul off the drive. And Ewing gets it to go.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Booker against Paul. Pass to Chambers. Here's Iverson. Clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Buffalo, Allen Iverson. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Dumars. Here's Marion. He's guarded by Anthony. Anthony grabs the board. Paul against Booker. Anthony up top. And here's Booker. Pass to Chambers. Outside for Booker. Here's the three. He can't get it to go. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Paul. Here's Marion. Here's Dumars. Here's Marion. Shot clock at 6. Outside Paul. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Pass to Iverson. Now here's Gasol. From deep. The rebound by Haywood. Now Paul. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And down it goes. 2 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Chambers. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
And here's Minnesota now. 3-point lead. Pass to Dumars. Here's Ewing. Checked by Gasol. The kick out to Paul. Here's Marion. The 3-ball. Chambers grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Take it away. Here's Paul. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Buffalo Dancers. Get loud and put your hands together for your Buffalo Dancers. There they are, fans, your Buffalo Dancers.
Halliburton with the ball. Pass to McDaniel. Now here's Halliburton. Here's McDaniel. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Now Robinson. He's covered by Grant. The jump hook. And Robinson finishes it off. Here's Monroe. Pass to Silas. And here's Middleton. Launches a 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Here's McDaniel. Middleton covering. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The line for Buffalo, Xavier McDaniel. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Silas. Middleton outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Timberwolves ball.
The visitors with the ball. Silas.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards. This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Now here's Halliburton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's McDaniel. Middleton covering. And that one's good. McDaniel.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Silas. Here's Monroe. We've got 1:28 left in the opening quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Silas. Guarded by Edwards. Silas, that's good.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Now here's Halliburton. Here's Bargnani. The kick out to Edwards. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to Graham. Here's Monroe. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Silas, no good. And here's Halliburton. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Bargnani. The kick out to Edwards. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Right at the free throw line. Noah. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
That's a big-time offensive rebound and conversion. The passion of Noah on display again.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Timberwolves up 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Pass to Marion. Here's Paul. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul, playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Back to Paul. Pass to Dumars. The 3 is up. Chambers grabs the miss. Outside Booker. From 12 feet. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Ewing. Just 5 on the clock. Right side, Paul. With the clock winding down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Iverson. Money on the 19-footer. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Marion. Here's Dumars. Now here's Paul. 3-pointer. And he misses. Only 2 for 6.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Knocked away and stolen by Paul. Here's Marion and Gasol with the block. Marion with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
They're in trouble if they let him post like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Here's Iverson. Now Booker. Pass to Iverson. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. He's off on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Left side, Paul. Gasol grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Minnesota calls time here.
There they are, fans, your Buffalo Dancers.
Here's Paul. He's got 5. Pass to Marion. Back to Paul. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Dumars.
Boy, is it fun to watch Chris Paul dissect the defense. This guy is such a shrewd passer.
And here's Anthony. Here's Iverson. Booker fires from way outside. Dumars grabs the miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Gasol. Here's Iverson. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. And he hits the jump shot. He has 6. Paul with it. He's got 7. Here's Dumars. Booker defending. Now here's Paul. Launches it. Anthony grabs the board.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Lets it fly. And they'll get another chance. And it's Chambers missing. And here's Minnesota now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Marion. Pass to Haywood. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Chambers. Doesn't go for him. Here's Marion. He's guarded by Anthony. They get it again. Ewing. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Both teams will make substitutions.
Patrick Ewing, 1 shot.
Now here's Edwards. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Together for your Buffalo Dancers. There they are, fans, your Buffalo Dancers.
Haliburton outside. Pass to McDaniel. With the teardrop. And he lays it up and in. 5 points in the game.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Haliburton, has length at 6'5". He can run the offense. Plus, Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Here's Middleton. Here's Haywood. Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Outside Edwards. Back to Haliburton. Pass to Edwards. Here's McDaniel. Got a piece of it. Here's Dumars. He's got 9. Down low. And here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And with Haliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Haliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Here's Silas. Here's Ewing. Here's Silas. Second chance effort. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
.59 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Here's Ewing. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Edwards. Outside Robinson. Haliburton outside. Silas with a rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. from 15 feet away. McDaniel pulls it in. Outside Edwards. And that one's good.
Taking the contact in the NBA, such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
The shot comes out, and so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. From Minnesota, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Great work on the glass over there. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. Good, smart basketball. The motion of their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Pass to Haywood. Back to Paul. Here's Marion. Now Paul. Clock at 6. He shoots. They get it back. Here's Haywood. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting for Minnesota, Spencer Haywood at the line for one.
One shot.
Booker with it. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's foul. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. The visitors with the ball. Here's Marion. Over Anthony. That one off the back iron and out. Driving inside. That's tipped. Gasol inside.
Buffalo foul call. Tom Chambers. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Minnesota now. They've got a 9-point lead. Right wing. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And Paul gets it to go.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Booker. Here's Chambers. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Buffalo, Tom Chambers. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Paul. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Pass to Iverson. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. To the paint. Dumars grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Paul, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Pass to Gasol. Here's Iverson. The three. And no good.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Goes up on the baseline. The rebound by Devin Booker. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Takes a 13-footer, and the jumper falls for him. Booker's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Pass to Dumars. Here's Marion. Here's Haywood. He's got 7. And Gasol with the block. Here's Iverson. Now here's Booker. And here's Gasol. And here's Booker. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Anthony. From the arc. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Marion. Here's Dumars. And Gasol with the block. Here's Chambers. He has 6. And that one's good. Gasol.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Grant, the pass to Paul. Up top, Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. He gets it in there.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's Iverson. He's got 6. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by Marion.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Dumars. Offline with a 3. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
And Paul gets it to go. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Now here's Paul. 15 points in the game. Over to the wing. Now here's Grant, tightly guarded, fires the three. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting for Buffalo, Tom Chambers at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Brian, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble, and ultimately talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside is you have to understand, do the parts fit together? Are they committed to team first? Are they willing to put in all the work required to win a championship? Without it, you won't win.
Now here's Middleton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, it's stolen. Now here's Halliburton.
2 minutes.
Anthony outside. Back to Halliburton for 3. Knocks down the long J. Halliburton's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Silas. Middleton outside. Here's Monroe. Shoots from 12. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
It's Middleton on the wing. Pass to Silas. 1:07 left in the third. Connects on the 17-footer. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Halliburton. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Middleton.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Into the lane. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Three-pointer, Anthony. It's rebounded by Grant. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. To the right side. Here's Monroe. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's Edwards. That one is off. Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pass to McDaniel. Here's Iverson. Here's the break. And for the Timberwolves.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Now Anthony. Now here's Booker. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Bargnani. Lets it go from the wing. No good, off the front rim. Here's Marion. Over Anthony. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Ewing. Second shot opportunity. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Chris Paul.
And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Anthony with a bucket.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Marion. Here's Dumars. Booker defending. Paul with it. Stolen by Booker. To the middle. Here's Iverson. And it's good for 2.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Out left to the wing. Here's Dumars. Fires for 3. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Booker. From downtown, sinks the tray.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Here's Marion. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for Buffalo. Tom Chambers.
The visitors with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Dumars. Here's a 3 from Paul. Connects from downtown.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Buffalo Dancers. Get loud and put your hands together for your Buffalo Dancers.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Buffalo's coach as he addressed his team. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
And Allie, thanks. For three, Booker. The rebound by Haywood.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
He was all alone on that one.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Pass to Iverson. It's deflected. They recover it. Here's Chambers. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Oh, swiped away. Anthony, left side. Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! Melo had to break out everything on that drive to get to the hoop. He would not be denied.
Back to Paul. Pass to Dumars. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Here's Haywood. Here's Ewing. Chambers grabs the miss. Three-pointer, Anthony. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Tipped. They get it back. Chambers, good.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside Paul. Pass to Haywood. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Dumars. Booker defending. Back to Paul. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Anthony misses. Tries to break his ice. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Joe Dumars. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Iverson. Pass to Anthony. Now here's Booker. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Haywood. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Buffalo Dancers. Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Buffalo Dancers. Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Buffalo Dancers.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road. But to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Here's Iverson. He's guarded by Paul. Chambers. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line of a three-point play opportunity.
Spencer Haywood. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Buffalo, Tom Chambers at the line for one.
And here's Paul. To the inside. Here's Ewing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Iverson. The rebound by Haywood.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same. And largely a no-show right here.
Pass to Ewing. Up and over Gasol. Here's Marion. Shot clock at 6. Here's Haywood. Chambers grabs the miss. It's a mark. And Anthony with the lay-in. Anthony's got 10 points in the quarter.
That attack mentality like he does so often. Melo just putting on an offensive clinic here.
Pass to Dumars. Here's Marion. Here's Ewing. Checked by Gasol. Now Paul. Here's Marion. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Well, that's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
Until they foul intentionally.
Third team foul.
.44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Paul. Oh, there's the alley.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Shot's good by Iverson.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Chris Paul. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the paint. Here's Gasol. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And he commits the intentional foul.
Devin Booker. Second personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Joe Dumars taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. All right, guys, what's your take?
Now, it's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. And Millsap pulls it down. Rozier with it. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Grant Hill.
Dampier.
It is the last round of our fantasy draft. Chris is on the clock. Who do you got?
I obviously need someone that knows how to get the ball to Kobe and shoot off of when he gets double teamed. So I'm going to choose my other Laker love, Derek Fisher, for my point guard.
You know, I got a great pick, and I'm shocked.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. GA.
Thanks very much.
As is always the best case. David, thank you. And now. Opening lineup for Boston. Mutombo is out there with Malone. Then there's John Stockton. Then it's Shane Battier, and it's Houston at the 2 guard. And for Los Angeles, we've got Johnson. Tatum out there with Reed. Then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Butler in at the 2 guard spot. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Now Butler, following the miss by John Stockton from deep. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. Reed misses.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Not much chance of Stockton missing that opening. He has such great instincts for creating for his teammates.
Here's Johnson. Goes back up. And Lopez with the nice bucket inside.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
There's the pass to Houston. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Johnson kicks to Butler. Pass to Lopez. Outside Tatum. Johnson finds Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. The rebound by the Celtics. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Here's Tatum following the basket by Shane Battier. Johnson makes it off the glass.
Protecting the ball well there, Johnson. Very skilled at scoring against tough defense.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Now, here is Battier from 20 feet out. The shot by Stockton, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Johnson, the pass to Reed. He can't get that one to fall. So the Celtics will take it the other way. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
Here's Lopez. Dikembe Mutombo picking up that last basket. Johnson dishes to Lopez. Over Mutombo. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Used all 7 feet and about a third of a ton to get that one up and down.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Team foul. Shooting for your home team, Brook Lopez. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
The free throw off from Lopez.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the 3-point line.
And stolen by Butler. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Butler.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Battier, the pass to Stockton. Here's Houston. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Tatum. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Even though his game is more perimeter-oriented now, Lopez can still mix it up inside.
Battier outside. Here's Malone. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Tatum with another miss. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Wasted no time on that one. Battier's got his second bucket of the night.
Not someone who stops the ball. Malone makes great decisions when he passes it.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
It's now time for our T-shirt giveaway. Let's hear you.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Substitution on the court.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago.
Boy, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
Walker against Lowry. Los Angeles with another miss. Boston leading by 3. Here's Hudson, and he could not hit that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Sweet Lou can really kill you with that jump shot of his. That's why they nicknamed him Sweet Lou. That jumper is wet and like cotton candy. Sweet.
For 2.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Los Angeles trails by 5. Pass to Bowen. Now Beal fires from deep. Here's Donaldson. Powered down with both hands.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Oladipo. Shoots over Beal. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo's mid-range game continues to look better. He's a consistent threat from this area.
Walker finds Beal. Here's Bowen. Poke loose. Passes to Donaldson. Clock at 4. And the rejection by Bradley.
2 minutes remain in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Hudson. And they get it back. And it's Malone finishing it off.
Boy, cleaning up the glass and sending it right back down. Malone earning an extra possession for his team.
Back to Walker. Outside, Beal. Beal against Oladipo. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And it's working for him. You like that initiative, not settling for stuff on the perimeter.
Los Angeles trails by 10. Outside, Beal. The pass to Bowen. Pass to Donaldson. 6 on the shot clock. Walker with a clean look. Los Angeles with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hudson kicks to Lowry. Pass to Bradley. Celtics passing it around. Now here's Lowry. No good on the three.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Outside, Beal. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Walker outside. A rebound by Malone. Malone's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside for Lowry. Malone left side. And the shot goes in. Malone's got 6 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end.
Let's give a big round of applause.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
On the floor for Boston, Aldridge out there with Shane Battier, and it's Mutombo. Then there's John Stockton, and it's Houston at the shooting guard position. Butler, a second chance effort, and it's Lopez laying it in. He's got 8.
Lopez, not to be denied. Nice strong finish there.
Stockton kicks to Battier. Stockton against Johnson. Here's Houston. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. A 12-point game. This is it to Reed. Outside Tatum. Butler on the wing. No one near him. Wow, way off on that one.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Battier down low. Reed covering. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And so he makes both from the line.
And Battier is the full package pro, a knockdown 3-ball specialist who also gets it done by working hard on the defensive end, too.
Tatum passes to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Butler at the elbow. Johnson surveying the floor. Releases. They get it back. Another shot. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Reed.
And it's about the want to. That's what Reed gives you. He can be the heart, the soul, and the backbone of your team.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A brief check now of the stats for Butler. He's coming off an excellent season. Put up about 21 points a game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Johnson dishes to Reed. Got a piece of it. Tumbo grabs the board. Celtics leading by 14. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Battier left side. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now the pass to Reed. Over Aldridge. Second shot opportunity. Lopez, no luck.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Johnson outside. Over Stockton. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Battier. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Johnson kicks to Tatum. Back to Johnson. Inside. Here's Lopez. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
Pass to Houston. Stockton outside. Pass to Houston. To the inside. Aldridge. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back.
Home team foul.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Donaldson, he's checked in for Lopez. So he gets them both.
Yeah, you know, players like Aldridge are a little bit of a diminishing breed in the NBA, a master in the low post with all sorts of ways to score in the paint.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Boston making a switch here. Malone's checked in.
And now look at Jason Tatum here, coming off a terrific season. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. That's a 2 from Butler. That one off the back iron and out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hits it from three-point range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The 3 from Tatum. A rebound by the Celtics. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Battier, that's for 2. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Battier's got 18 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Johnson, the pass to Butler. The dish to Reed. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Tatum. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Owens checked in, and Beal subbed in for Butler. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Boston. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and the dunk by Reed.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Oladipo outside. Battier outside. Pass to Malone. Over Reed. Boston. No good that time either.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And Beal kicks to Walker. Oladipo against Beal. And he banks in the layup.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Oladipo outside. Stockton against Walker. 1:32 left to play here in the second quarter. Stockton dishes to Malone. The shot's good. That's now 8 points for Karl Malone.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Malone comes with the double team. Beal gets a wide open look. Again, Los Angeles.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
Battier, the pass to Mutombo. Oladipo against Beal. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Howell's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Boston. Bradley's checked in for Mutombo. Hudson comes in for Shane Battier. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Stockton. Beal trying to break loose. Walker's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Walker. The rebound by the Celtics. Malone's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And here's Walker outside. And so it's Boston, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving a very few easy points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Looking at Boston, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I know teams love to rely on the threes these days, but you got to know when to get away from them. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Shane Battier.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jason Tatum is out there with Reed. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Johnson in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. Yes, that goes in. Battier's got the first points of the second half here for Boston.
Stockton's so good at passing the ball. One of the best dime droppers in the game.
Johnson, the pass to Lopez. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And the pass to Tatum. Over Battier. And he hits the jump shot.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Stockton kicks to Battier. Back to Stockton. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Stockton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Really accurate from deep, John Stockton. A sharpshooter.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Johnson finds Tatum. Johnson up top. He's defended by Stockton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. It's going to be Johnson shooting. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for your home team, Magic Johnson. Shooting 1.
You know, Johnson is really one of the more unique point guards that we've had in the game over the years. And he's able to do it with style and substance.
Stockton the pass to Malone. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Away team ball. .90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Stockton. That one rolling around and rims out. Lakers shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half. Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
Back to Stockton. Here's Houston, defended by Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and he makes that one. Malone's got 10. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy. And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And so Stockton will bring it up for Boston. Now a timeout called by Boston. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Now, here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Butler passes to Johnson. Tatum on the wing. 5 to shoot. Over Battier. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Battier outside. Pass to Aldridge. Over Lopez. And it's Aldridge missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. A nice shot by Tatum.
They could not have asked for a better start to the second half. Perfect from the floor so far.
Battier outside. Back to Stockton. Here's Malone. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Brook Lopez.
Malone draws all kinds of attention being the dynamic scorer that he is.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. I'll check in for the Lakers.
2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
And Butler, here we go. Pass to Johnson. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Bradley's checked in for Karl Malone. That's tipped and taken away by Magic. Battier against Butler. Bradley with some nice D.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And he gets it back. Battier outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Houston. Here's Aldridge. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Tatum. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Stockton passes to Houston. Stockton the bounce pass. Here's Aldridge. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Tatum against Battier. Outside Tatum. Passes it to Butler. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Lowry passes to Oladipo. Johnson against Lowry. Elbow shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Oh, such a crafty player. Lowry excels at using his body to draw contact.
He doesn't get the second one. Los Angeles trails by 17. Beal from long range. Kept alive. Tries again. And the rejection by Bradley. Here's Lowry. Bucket is good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
5 on the clock, and there's the pass to Johnson. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Lowry passes to Hudson. Battier kicks to Oladipo. Outside for Lowry. Fires the three. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Oladipo. To the middle, here's Battier, and Battier throws it down.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved and on-time, on-target passes.
Johnson, the pass to Tatum. Johnson outside. Back to Beal. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Boston leading by 19. Pass to Hudson. Back to Lowry. Here's Bradley. The shot off that time, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Beal. Back to Johnson. Kicks it to Tatum. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Lopez with the bucket.
He's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Outside Lowry. To the wing right side. Here's Hudson. Great D that time from Tatum. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics lead by 16. And
the away team, 64.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist to the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Shane Battier. Bradley is out there with Malone. Then it's Stockton, and it's Houston at the 2. Tatum dishes to Walker. Butler passes to Reed. Here's Bowen. The tray. And they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for your home team, Willis Reed, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, you talk about leadership. It comes in a lot of different forms and ways, and guys that provide that solid foundation for a team. Reed is one of those guys.
The Celtics making a switch here. Mutombo's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Passes it to Houston. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Gotta love seeing Houston get space there to shoot it from deep. He is one of the best from beyond the arc.
Butler passes to Bowen. Back to Butler. He kicks to Walker. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Stopped in the pass to Battier. Here's Houston, defended by Butler. Houston can't get it to go. Los Angeles trails by 14. Back to Walker. The pass to Bowen. Lakers working the ball around now. It's stolen by Mutombo. From the wing, Stockton. Guarded by Walker. Tatum kicks to Walker. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brook Lopez is checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson comes in for Kemba Walker.
Now into the lineup for your home team, Brook Lopez, Magic Johnson.
Stockton against Johnson. 6 to shoot. And he feeds it to Lopez. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Stockton passes to Mutombo. Back to Stockton. Here's Malone. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Butler. Second shot opportunity. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Stockton kicks to Battier. Malone trying to break free. And there's Battier. That's good on the assist by Stockton.
3 points.
Stockton's got his 8th assist in the game. Outside Tatum. Poked away. Back to Johnson. Outside Butler. Johnson against Stockton. Johnson's shot is off. Celtics leading by 15. A nice shot by Stockton.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo. A guy who always seems to make the right play.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Butler. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Battier outside. Here's the floater. And that one is good. Battier's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shane Battier.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Here's the teardrop. Johnson can't hit. Boston leading by 19 points. Battier, the pass to Mutombo. And that one, good.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Johnson kicks to Buck. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have...
Who's got John?
Come on, man. Defend. Take that, baby. Step out. Step out.
Time out. 3. Start it.
Hey, D up on Jimmy. Grab it. Watch the screen. Pick.
Give me that. Lopez. Get that.
Hey, help out on Terry. Hey, Malone. Deeper!